Hey, aloha world. We're here with Mark Ritter from Stacy, Minnesota. Here at the World Cup Finals for the North Central West region, June 1st, 2025. Mark, we did another video. We want to have everyone go over to that video, which Mark talked about your family of birds, some feeding that he does with his birds. Mark is a four-time NBRC national champion, and I don't think we have any of those yet. Not a four-time.
We got one pretty close. He's in California right now.
Okay, he's what, a three?
He's a three.
Three-time,
yeah.
Almost.
And my hat's off to him.
Absolutely, to all of you. And those that haven't won in the end are giving it a shot, right?
Right, exactly.
Everybody,
exactly.
But it's not easy doing what you guys have done. And then you about what 9-10 time qualifier for the World Cup. Maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I think since I've been back into it since 2013, I think I've only not qualified once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had a pretty good run, but it's like anything else, Dan. You have weather like we had today, and then you got those perfect days where everything works out, and you just have to take your lumps, because like I said, a lot of people talk about, what did you change, what did you do wrong, which things like that, but sometimes it's just the birds.
That's just it. Yeah. We are going to. I want to ask: is there somebody? Because I didn't ask this at the other video. Again, we want everybody to go over to that other one, but. Is there somebody that when you think about, wow, I probably wouldn't be here or with the birds if it wasn't for so-and-so, or wouldn't be doing as well as you have been doing?
When I got back into the birds, and I used to fly the Stan Polonis birds. In fact, I got most of our birds right from Stan when I was a kid. And I thought when I got back, I exited the dog world. Of course, I thought I had the world by the tail, because I still think Stan flew some of the greatest birds. Now, they weren't breaking together, they didn't know the rules of today, but they were good rollers. And I just got into the MFRG, and I was told that, I don't know if it was the World Cup at that point, or if it was the NBRC fly, and I believe it was 11 bird. They said, you got to go over to John Elton's house and watch his pigeons. And when I got there, it was absolutely amazing, and I mean, it was flat out amazing, and I kind of held back into the background until everybody kind of left. And I walked up to John and I said, John, if you think I would be qualified to fly a kid of your pigeons, I said I would get rid of everything I got in the house and I would try a bunch. And he told me at first, he kind of shied away, because he also flies down to let pigeons. He said they're not for everybody. They're a little bit on the high-strung side. You better try something easier. And then when he found out on the same day that I actually flew Stan's birds, and nobody really ever handled Stan's birds. They just were lucky when they got them back. But he said he thought about a month later he shows up at my little lake place with 24. And I started flying him and seeing stuff like I said, I've never witnessed, and I guess the rest is history. But yeah, I would say probably the one that I wouldn't be sitting here today saying I may be still sitting here talking about pigeons, but to accomplish what, and I don't want to sound overly freaking whatever, but I wouldn't have accomplished, I don't think, nowhere near the same scenario if it wouldn't have been for John Elton.
Nice. John Elton. Super guy. He was a big wrestler also. He was a wrestling coach, I remember.
He's Hall of Fame.
John Elton, I tried to, because I used to wrestle, I tried to take him down one time. He's like, And he came back with a counter real quick. That was over at Wayne Federer's, I remember that.
He's Hall of Fame, the winningest coach of all time.
At wrestling.
At wrestling, yeah.
See, something big.
Pretty amazing.
Top stuff. Mark, well deserved here, this super coin. As a World Cup finalist.
I won't show it to the birds this year. They just didn't.
Well, no. They show, you have to show it to them. Tell them you're still proud of them regardless.
I am. Like I said, thank you, Dan.
Yes, absolutely.
And like I said, things just happen, and it, I guess with the wind and no wind and this whatever this haze is in the air or whatever the case might be, it just wasn't their day.
I think we have to learn how to lose just like we know how to win, right?
Yeah, but the stranger thing, going from
Not a loser neither. You just learn it.
going from 35 breaks a week and a half ago with our regional judge down to 2. It's like you can scratch your head all you want. You can say, what did you do wrong? You say all the different scenarios, but reality, like I said, sometimes just the birds. Yeah.
Again,
But I appreciate
congratulations.
it.
Yep.
And my hat's off to you, Dan, for taking on the world. And being on an airplane every other day, I mean, anybody that doesn't say that you guys give up so much of your time without any real requests for any paybacks, my hat's off to you, my friend.
Every time somebody tells me that, I just think of the wife, you know, and want to thank her for allowing me to do this by taking care of the home front, you know. So we all have somebody we want to thank, and yeah.
And if we got a little time, I think I may show you the girls again tomorrow. And hopefully, on the next video, you can say, you know what, he was right.
I know you don't have to, but I'll take a look at that. All right. Thanks again, Mom.
God bless you guys.
Right.